Hello everyone. Today we are going to see from NCERT syllabus for class 6 lesson number 13 मैं सबसे छोटी हूँ and it's written by Sumitra Nandan Pant and the meaning of the topic is I shall be the youngest. Okay. Before getting to the lesson, just think about the days when you are a small baby. And what is the benefits of being small? Yes, attention. We'll get everybody's attention. Everybody sees our small activities, isn't it? And there is a one person who keenly watch our activities. Who is that? Yes, she's our mom, isn't it? She play with us and she'll tell the bedtime stories to us, and when we feel sleepy we'll sleep on her lap, isn't it? But when we grow up, she allows us to play outside and she won't tell the stories like she'll tell in our childhood. Okay, so here in this poem, the poet imagines the small girl who's always wants to be with her mom, okay, and she never wants to grow up. And one more thing I like to tell you that through this poem, the poet remembering his mom, and when the poet born after 6 hours, he lost his mom. His mom died, okay, and he never saw his mother, and he is raised up by their grandmother. He's missing his mom in somewhere, in some way, okay. So in this poem he thinks himself as a small girl, and beautifully he wrote the poem. Okay, so let's see the poem. Now I'm going to read the poem and explain you the meaning in English. Okay, now just listen to me very carefully. मैं सबसे छोटी हूँ, तेरी गोद में सोऊं, तेरा आंचल पकड़ पकड़ कर फिरूं सदा माँ तेरे साथ, कभी न छोड़ूं तेरा हाथ. Now here in this lines, a little girl wants to be the youngest child of her mother, okay, so that she can sleep on her lap and she can move around with her. Okay, like she's telling, no, tera anchal pakad pakad ka. That means anchal means pallu, like hanging portion of the sarees, you know, that is anchal, or we can say pallu also. And she wants to hold her mother's hand and she doesn't want to leave her mother's hand. Okay. बड़ा बनाकर पहले हमको तू पीछे चलती है मात, हाथ पकड़ फिर सदा हमारे साथ नहीं फिरती दिन रात, अपने कर से खिला धुला मुख, धूल पोंछ सज्जित कर गात, थमा खिलौने नहीं सुनाती हमें सुखद परियों की बात. Now here in this lines, the little girl have fear in her mind that the mother will cheat her by making her grow up. Okay, why she is telling these lines? No, see, she's chalti means cheat. Okay, and she is telling in the further lines, हाथ पकड़ फिर सदा हमारे साथ नहीं फिरती दिन रात. That means she is holding her hands and she'll roam for whole day, isn't it? All the time she is holding her hand, but as we grow up, she can't hold the hands for the whole day, isn't it? She allow us to play alone. And in the further line she is telling, अपने कर से खिला धुला मुख, धूल पोंछ सज्जित कर गात, थमा खिलौने नहीं सुनाती हमें सुखद परियों की बात. That means she won't play with us, isn't it? She allow us to play alone, and when we become dirty, she won't wash our face, and if it is having dirt, she won't wipe us, and she won't do the makeups and all for us, isn't it? Like when we are child, when we are kids, everything these all things she'll do for us. Like she'll play with us, and when we become dirty, she'll wipe our face. It has dirt, she wipe everything, and she do the makeups for us, she'll dress us very well, everything she'll do for us, isn't it? And when we grow up, she'll give the toys to us and tell us to play with that. But when we are kids, what she'll do with that toy, she'll also play with us, isn't it? And when we are sleeping, she'll tell the bedtime stories to us, fairy tales to us, everything she'll tell to us, no? But as we grow up, what she'll do, she'll give the books to us and she'll tell to read from that, isn't it? So these all things the girl doesn't want to do. She always want to be a youngest, and she don't want to leave her mother company. She wants to be with her mother only. Okay. ऐसी बड़ी न हूँ मैं, तेरा स्नेह न खोऊं मैं, तेरे अंचल की छाया में छिपी रहूं, निस्पृह निर्भय कहूँ दिखा दे चंद्रोदय. Now in these lines, the little girl is having a fear of losing her mom, no? So what she is telling that, ऐसी बड़ी न हूँ मैं, like she don't want to grow up like this, okay? She don't want to become a big girl like that. And tera sneha na kho main, she's telling that I don't want to lose my mother's love. And तेरे अंचल की छाया में छिपी रहूं निस्पृह निर्भय. Now what she is telling, she don't have any other wishes, okay? Nisprah means and those who have not have any wishes, okay? So she's always want to be in the shadow of her mother. She don't have any other wishes. She always without any fear, without any difficulties, always she wants to be with her mother only, and she wants to tell to her mother to show the moon, okay? Why this she is telling these lines? No, in our childhood we always remember those days when mom shows the moons to us, isn't it? And she'll tell the moon stories to us. Always kids are doing the same thing, no? The same thing the girl also wants to do with her mother. She wants to listen the moon stories from her mother, okay? Now here we have finished our poem, and we have seen how the little girl loves her mother, and she always want her mother attention, so she wants to be the youngest always, okay? She is willing to be youngest always. And the same thing we too have in our mind, isn't it? Always we also want our mother's attention. We too want our mother's love, isn't it? So I hope you all understand this poem. And if you like my video, please hit the thumb button, subscribe my channel, and share as much as you can. Thank you so much.